Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Podcast about everything and nothing all at the same time. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I beat you to it.
Did
I saw you were about to open it up, and I was like, nope. Jumped in, stole it. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. And when we're opening like that, I kind of feel like joining in as a duet, but I just feel like the time may be off, and then it's just interrupting you, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here quietly. I'll point.
We could practice being an a cappella group another time, so that we can.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We could aka open the acapod. Yeah,
I'm sure I got an Orcrano somewhere that we can use to,
what?
The Orcrano helps for like, I guess, balance levels. I don't know.
A harmonica?
No, it's like the Zelda. Nope. Orcrano. It's like a little wooden, chiseled out device.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like a flute quarter almost, but
yeah. No,
those things are cool.
You think it would go well with my didgeridoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually.
All right.
It would.
Okay.
It's like a rainmaker, right?
Didgeridoo. It's an Aborigine.
That helps.
It's an Australian.
Okay. Getting somewhere.
Like stick that you play music
through.
No, that's a rain stick.
Right.
Yeah. This is like an actual.
I wouldn't even know how to Google that. I know. Didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah. Look. See, like a stick.
Corrected me. Yeah, I got the stick part.
Yeah. That's a real thing. You thought I was making it up?
Well, no. I was just curious on what it looked like.
Yeah.
Images. Careful.
I had.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. And there's a. Have you ever heard of I'm pretty sure it's called an omniphone. It's a real instrument.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like an electric. Yeah, right there.
Is that it?
That over there.
This thing?
Down.
No.
The thing that looks like a music note that has an Amazon link. I don't know why you're not. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you think it was a big music link that looked like decor in a room?
That's an instrument.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it like that? What's the device called? Where you play with your hands?
I know what you're a theremin. That's what you're thinking of, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
No.
Yep.
It's not exactly like a theremin. I guess like the sounds would be like similar. Maybe.
But like it detects for motion.
Well, like you put your fingers on that top part and play it like a saxophone, and then like you squeeze the bottom, and it kind of looks like the mouth is like opening up and everything.
Oh, I see. And they gave it eyes.
Yeah.
You guys see that? Yeah, that's cool.
I'll throw a picture of one up on screen if you want me to, and post. That's what we call it in the business. Where do you want me to put?
But yeah, those would be cool. I always thought the theremin was cool too, because it's with your hands.
I mean, yes, but so are a lot of other instruments.
Well,
like piano.
Understood, but like this is like no physical contact.
Okay.
I guess to be more specific, yes.
Right. It's like hands free.
Yeah.
It's hands free. So it's like without your hands. I wanted to be specific. I wasn't trying to make you look any type of way that you're feeling.
Me look any type of way.
I can make you look however I want. I do all the video editing.
Nothing be addressed. I'm not. There's no tears being shed. We're good.
Okay. I know that you can hear yourself mumbling in the microphone.
Oh, but you can't hear me at all.
Really hear
You'll
you
hear
that
me
much.
later. I'm making sure to get right up in the mic.
I know, and you also like you have a headphone.
You want a headpiece?
No, I do not. I just I would like.
Oh, that's your choice.
I would like for you to speak at a reasonable tone.
Oh, I am. To the mic.
Okay.
To them. To us. Not you directly.
Just remember
You're
that
not here.
it could never actually go to them
This is all you're
without
editing.
me.
This is why you shouldn't go first when recording.
We're recording.
Why you shouldn't go first when recording. I knew you were going to say that.
I'm just gonna mock you from now on when you start mumbling and whatnot. That way, like, you can hear how I hear you.
Understood.
Dope.
But people would see that as frowned upon because two negatives don't equal positive. But then again, you're like, it's not like a positive negative. It's like a training / lesson, like coaching opportunity almost. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I'm just letting you ramble on. Like, eventually you'll get to your point, and I'll just,
or forget it, huh?
Yeah, whatever. And then we could just move on and like talk about something else other than your mumbling.
Well, like, it's in the mic.
I can see.
I'm making sure not to have much
from my point of view
issues.
From my point of view, I could definitely see that it is in the mic.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do the editing, I could definitely hear that it is in the mic for sure.
It has been nice and clear.
It has been. I need to start extracting some of the audio so we could start posting audio only podcasts.
But they wouldn't be able to see how I use this hands free with hands on.
Yeah, but that's been one of like the more requests that I've gotten is audio only podcasts because apparently nobody wants to see us.
I can understand that. I mean, it hurts, but
right. we got the personality for the show, but I guess the face for radio. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
That's just what the numbers say. Like,
hold on.
You know what I'm saying? They can be able to hear that you didn't type anything.
No, they can't. Who's they? Look what
Sucker.
You made me do.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I did do that. Okay. Nice. I thought about it, and then I was like, wait a second, did I? I did. But I did not do that.
I did.
On here?
On here, yeah. Not over there. But it's too late now.
Well, I mean, not fully. We just kind of.
We're having all kinds of technical issues
double
over
clap
here today.
Again.
So, did you have anything specific you wanted to talk about?
A little bit of everything, nothing.
Like at the same time?
Same time.
Oh, that's intense.
Mm-hmm.
That's camping. I'm gonna start referring to things that I think are intense as that's camping.
So we'll start
with... Was that your phone?
No, I slid the keyboard here.
Oh.
No, I made sure to put that on silent. You're good. LFA.
I mean, either way, I just didn't know what the hell that sound was, and it scared me.
What's happening in my surroundings that I'm not aware of?
Are you okay? You know where you are?
You're
on the set.
You know what I'm saying?
You're on the set, which happens to be at my house.
I'm set. You're set?
I'm set.
Or set.
All right.
So did you know nipples are older than your teeth?
Well, yeah, because you're not born with teeth.
Right. Like, of course I know. I never had to think about my nipples.
I never thought about it, but I did right there for like 2 seconds. Figured it out.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we even caught it on camera.
You know, like some people feel like cranberry tastes like it just doesn't want to be wet.
Cranberry juice?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very dry. I like gin. You ever drink gin? Like the alcohol?
I have, not often enough to.
I had it once.
Recall it. Yeah, can recall.
Yeah, no, it's super dry.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the cranberry juice of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you'd have to like grate it upon the nasty face that you make after it goes down, or
Well, I mean, I just don't
is that
drink.
just me? Oh, yeah,
So like,
right.
well, not anymore. Like obviously, like I've had gin in the past, but yeah, drinking's just not for me. I don't. It's not something I care to do. Okay.
Did you mm, maybe I shouldn't touch that topic there. But yeah, I didn't mind drinking much, but like going out to bars, but like you don't drink and you don't really shoot too much pool, throw darts, or no bar games. So like you're fun.
You're just
Um,
like taking this opportunity to like trash me. You don't like
so
to
it's
do
like
any of the
I'm not a big
social
fan
norms.
of doing things by myself. But when I worked at a pool hall, I guess I would go to my job,
You act
and I
like
would
I'm
shoot
your
pool
only
for hours.
friend.
No, only one I see physically,
Well, yeah,
digitally
but we
most.
we have scheduled
But
time.
I was happy to see Scott recently. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Scott, come on the
It
show.
was a marvel seeing him.
I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I told Cindy, I was like, yeah, Alex and Scott are coming over. We're gonna watch the new Marvel movie. And she was like, oh, cool. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of super nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
was
a
like,
marvel.
well, I mean, it was like
All in the same room.
we always used to go
Movies.
try to see the movies, and
I forgot this one even dropped.
yeah, me too. Not gonna lie to you. Sorry, whoever.
That's Scott's department though.
Um, but yeah, no, I kind of forgot about it, and then I was like, oh yeah.
Scott's sitting there like, I texted you guys. We talked about this. You couldn't make it.
He did not. He did not
Oh,
because the kids are old enough now. Like I take them to movies. Um, so like I'll text you guys. That
yeah.
I'll be like, hey, do you guys want to see that movie? And you're like, no, no. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I just take the kids.
Like, oh, I can do it at this time. You're like, well, no, can't do it that late. Got the kids.
It's a very proud
It's Alex.
moment every time like I go see
I like taking one out.
like a Marvel movie with just my kids. I'm like, yeah, like this is why I had kids. That way I can go watch nerd movies not alone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's why you worked at the theaters when you were in high school too?
I worked at the theaters for free popcorn.
Yeah, definitely can't. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and then free merch like the posters and such.
Oh yeah,
Those were
that was
cool.
great too.
Yeah,
And the free access to movies and ices and
it was just a cool job
yeah,
as
it
a
was.
teenager.
Especially as a teenager.
Yeah,
It was great.
uh,
Popcorn fight.
yeah. We've talked about it plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
All of our viewer knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I do. But I mean, I still kind of enjoy going to the movies sometimes. But like, it's just very rare that like I
do
think
go.
a movie is going to be good enough for me to like justify to myself to go do it. You know?
My mom got some gift card tickets for my brother for Christmas.
Okay.
Great gift. The brand we selected unknowingly is like very limited. So you gotta drive out to like Clearwater 30 minutes.
Oh, like that specific movie theater.
Yep. And so that's a pain.
Yeah.
But definitely would like to go out and see the movie. It's been quite a minute.
Like if there's like a specific movie that like you want to see, then
Yeah, I just haven't kept up either. And remember the days you go get a newspaper?
no.
Be like, man, you going to the movies? All right, I had to go to the corner store, pick up a newspaper so we could view what showtimes were at what location.
No, I would have my sister do that. Not that I wasn't allowed to cross the street to go to the store
Right.
because like you lived right down the street
The,
from a
the
corner store.
store was 5 houses over.
Right. I lived
Yeah.
immediately across the street
Right.
from the store, but it was a busy street,
Busy street.
so I wasn't.
Secondary busy to my street, but
Yeah.
yeah, crossing it wise.
Yeah. Safety wasn't really a big concern when I was growing up, but for some reason they cared about that.
My neighbor did not make it crossing the street when I was young.
Ouch.
Yeah. And so that was kind of like a lesson.
We had a dog get out and get hit by a car.
Oh, yeah. We had to throw it in the back seat. We had to rush it to the vet. There was blood going everywhere. Like, it was terrible.
Oh, no, the dog got up. Our dog got up. It was a Rottweiler. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine, it had quite some injuries.
I'm sure.
I remember that was pretty tragic seeing as a kid being in that back seat. But that's life, man.
I'm sorry to hear that, but we're definitely bringing the show down.
This is a depressing ass episode. Life. I mean, I feel bad. Like I went to break from work and I left, came back, and then turning into the building place, there was a dead cat in the turn lane. I'm like, oh, man, why did you touch the pavement?
Whiskers, no.
And today I saw 2 raccoons. I'm like, God, what guy? Why?
And
the other guy probably went back for the other one and got clipped. Like,
Didn't someone like go into your Facebook a very long time ago and say that you ran over a cat? On the
I almost hit a cat today.
Yeah,
but it's okay. I swerved and I got it or something like that.
I hit a cat on the way to work today. Had to cross 3 lanes, but I got the sucker.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, no, I hit a cat today on the way to work. I had to swerve, but I got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Because somebody was offended, and they were like, "How could you hit a cat? Like that is terrible."
I remember telling you, "Good job" online. Remember commenting, "Good job, Alex."
Or subscribing to the Big Black Sea stuff. Yeah, I worked valet at the Harbor Island, and don't leave your Facebook unlocked with these guys around.
You shouldn't,
because they are pranksters.
Like
you should shush up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
PSA: don't leave your social media accounts open to anyone.
This is why you should not be on personal things while at work.
This was back before like social media was as big as it was.
Right. And yeah, that was fun because I didn't even know about it for a while.
Yeah. If you think about it, that had to have been at least 10, 15 years ago.
It is getting on, actually. Yeah, close to 10 years ago.
Yeah, once upon a time.
Yeah, once upon a time, this guy, he was the prankster of the whole crew. And he had worked an overnight shift. And I was coming in for the 7 a.m. And I was coming in for 3 p.m. And we were all wondering what he was going to do for 8 hours overnight. Well, when you go to the restaurant, you get like the little small salt and pepper packets, right? Little tiny, like 2. He emptied countless of them into a blower. Plug that blower
like a leaf blower?
Right. And got that. It was a plugged in blower.
Okay.
Leaf blower. And then he plugged that into this extension cord that he shut off that went to the coffee maker. And there were these shuttle, Blue One, great shuttle company. This driver, he was coming in for his shift every time he makes coffee. So he knew he was going to make coffee at 7 a.m. And so this guy goes to make coffee and he's like, why is this not working? What's going on here? He's troubleshooting, gets down to it, goes, okay, yeah, the surge protector isn't turned on. Let me just flip that switch. And it was a blower of pepper straight to the face. It was in that guy's hair all day. I showed up at 3 p.m. That happened at 7 a.m. And they were still sweeping up pepper out of the place.
That's pretty funny.
And tiny packets of pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was there for hours.
We had 8 hours still.
That was a great time.
That happens a lot on overnight jobs. Is like you go, there's not that much stuff to do sometimes. So,
I don't know if you've seen those videos to where people go through doorways and they'll put that clear packaging tape.
Yes, I have the internet.
So, like, those are funny. But at this valet where the standout is outside, you go through these glass doors, you go through a private door, through another private door to get like keys and such, right? You're busy and you're running, okay? Um, so you end up somehow missing the tape on the way in, and you'll see it. It gets you so much with it that you'll see it and be like, "Okay, I'm dodging this. Yeah, you ain't got
And
me." I'm
then you
like,
forget
"Okay,
about it.
I get the key. Get the key. All right, good. Run outside, just smash. Yep, right into it, and like you can hear it outside, just the rip.
I think that'd be even funnier. Like you miss it the first time, but
It's
you,
happened. Yeah,
yeah.
uh, because yeah, you catch on to it because and you're
Obviously,
running because you're trying to go quick, fast.
obviously, you don't catch on enough though.
I mean, you get distracted. I get distracted.
Things happen shiny.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Damn it! It took me so long to find this. I got to make up time now. Oh,
yeah.
clothesline.
Now you're even further behind.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But
That's life.
that was fun.
That sums up life. You get over
Mm-hmm.
one obstacle, nope, right back at you.
Well, it's just such a fun game.
Sure.
Game of life.
Game. Oh yeah. What else you got? You got anything else you wanted to talk about?
So, out of this that this viewer requested me to watch and comment about, the gentleman did mention like if we all did evolve from monkeys, why are there still monkeys?
Right.
Different breeds of monkeys. I guess those were just thinking about it now. Those were just different breeds, probably of monkeys. We came from just a different breed of Homo sapien that evolved.
I mean, yeah, possible.
Right. Answer that question.
I don't know. I had another theory on that. Well, I mean, not really like on that specifically, but kind of related to that, where the humans are actually aliens of this planet, and we used to originally live on Mars.
I thought you were gonna say that NB4189.
I didn't write down the name of the planet, but I
I
know the
know. I don't
planet
know
you're
what it
talking
is
about.
either. Right, because what if
Well,
a long time ago?
so the Mars rover has actually been picking up uh, this chemical or element called xenon, which
Warrior?
no, it's an element, but it was only discovered in places that nuclear bombs have gone off. So like
Oh,
nuclear
okay.
radiation creates this
Right.
element, and the Mars rover has found it. So the theory is that humans used to live on Mars and like totally irradiated Mars, and then some elite few escaped to the closest inhabitable planet, which happened to be Earth.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a Mars. Mars has oxygen. Oxygen?
not anymore. But the theory is that like
Theory. Alright.
thousands upon thousands of years ago, that it used to be, you know, life bearing, and
Okay.
then
Instead of the
humans
theory
ruined it.
being like, okay, this is what happens if a giant planet in the orbit has no like oxygen, it's just spinning here. It's just gonna have this result of an ash because it's just burned away, magnified by the sun.
That's the planets that are closer, because they the theory, or they state that the planets rotating around the sun are also getting further and further away as they rotate. So Mars used to be closer to the sun, just like about the distance that Earth is.
Got a small photo here. Um,
This is a very colorful animation.
but I'm not gonna lie, this may sound strange, and it's fine. And I've been watching the moon on its rotations. I call it the dog. 'Cause, I mean, in my photos, to me, it looks like a dog with some big ears. Anyhow, it'll be either up, like running, or it's like upside down, and then I'm trying to track it because like curious all those rotations, but it's got a higher rotation for sure. Different.
Okay. I like how that illustration has no moons for any of the other planets.
This was such the wrong link.
So was that fun for kids?
Something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, I said it.
Fun Kids Live.
Yeah. Learn about the planets.
This is true.
That's a lie. It still has Pluto on there. And we all know it's not my fault. Are you trying to learn more about our solar system?
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, no, that helped. Yeah.
I'm gonna blow it up for you. So you see those white block pixelated words.
Yeah, you are here. Just a little tiny dot. So accurate. It looks just like me.
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I figured if I just
No
let
dead
it
air.
be silent long enough, you would give in.
For just saying something, I'm just curious here because, like, I mean, this anyhow. I'm not. We need to talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah, no. Totally solid, open invitation.
You need to explain this to me for me, please.
Yeah, because we are not astrophysicists, and I heard he is.
That's clearer of a visual. Oh. Click add bait. That's why you hate it. Okay. So
what?
Let me talk in the right direction here.
I swear, like,
what you got?
We finally, we just talked about what I talked about. One thing I had on my list, but I feel like every time like we figure this out, we have another like setback. Not even like a setback. Like we definitely had a couple of little audio issues maybe this episode. My mic flipped upside down.
You're acting a fool. I got that.
I'm acting a fool.
I mean, you got one topic you came up with.
I have more. Else you got? I have more topics, but we only got a couple of minutes.
I mean,
so I don't know. Have you ever? Okay, so. What?
Keep going.
Going about what? So there was this research study that was conducted, and it was called. They called it the game of werewolf. Werewolf. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
Oh,
because I mean, we've seen the same video from the notes.
Maybe. Oh okay. Well, then yeah, you watched my notes.
Among Us. Have you ever played that?
It's extremely similar to Among Us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So between a group of people, did you actually set your stopwatch?
Oh yeah.
Like at the start of the episode.
Yeah. That was 5 seconds.
At the start of the episode, did you?
29:15. Yes.
Oh.
How many times? I was telling you yes here, not yes there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But like, did you start it when we opened it, or like when we started recording? Because those are two different things, as per usual.
Get it, clap.
What?
I know you knew what I was talking about, but I mean, nobody else really would.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about until just then. It clicked. Oh. It clicked late, but now we're out of time. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff.
Wait for it now. Bye.